Hi everybody, I'm Rotten John and welcome to the Best Pets of Siptah series. Today we're going to look at the different canines you can find and tame, such as the feral dog, the wolves, the hyenas, and then we'll do a greater Sabertooth just for comparison. Here we have the Light Watcher boss, who has a total health pool of 14,687 hit points, and he can be found right here at the Black Sail Harbor on the map. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the next few minutes. Here's a quick look on the map where you can find most of your cubs for taming, and keep in mind none of these are guaranteed spawns. You may have to visit there a couple of times to find them. So let's jump right into the fights. First up we have the spotted hyena, which the spotted hyena and the striped hyena are basically the same. And throughout all the fights we're gonna fast forward through the biggest part of it. All settings in this video are the same as what you would find on any official server. The only difference being I have Hosav's UI mod installed just so we can see what type of damage values are coming from each attack. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit and get on with it. Also, leave me a comment down below on who you think is going to be the best fighting canine out of this series. Alright, the spotted hyena is taking quite a bit of health from the Light Watcher. Oh, never mind. He is weak. He is dead. Alright, next up is the feral dog. Let's hope he does a little bit better than the spotted hyena did. And we're going to speed up through part of this fight now. I don't know, the feral dog's going to make it through this fight. He's only lost about half of his health, and he's just about got the Light Watcher boss finished off. And there you have it. The common feral dog finished the fight with about half of his health left. So let's jump into the greater feral dog now, which happens to be one of my favorites on this island. Every time I take a feral dog out into the world roaming around and they fight with something, they seem to regenerate their health a lot quicker. Alright, let's fast forward through most of this fight now. This is why the greater feral dogs are one of my favorite pets, because they can really dish out a lot of damage, and they can also tank a lot of damage. He really hasn't lost a whole lot of health during this fight. And he's just about got the Light Watcher boss finished off here. and for a total of 3 minutes 38.2 seconds. Alright, let's take a look at the greater hyena now, and hopefully he does a whole lot better than his lesser hyena brother. Looks like his heavy attacks are only hitting for 91 damage each time. So far he seems to be tanking the damage fairly well. Let's speed it up to the end here. He's getting close to killing the Light Watcher boss now. And if you'll notice, I had to put the fence up around this little platform here because the greater Sabertooth was always trying to jump in and get a piece of the action. But I put the fence up and that prevents him from doing any damage to the boss. It also prevents the bosses from pulling aggro to the greater Sabertooth. And he's got him. 5 minutes 41.2 seconds for the greater hyena though. That's quite a while. Alright, let's jump into the greater wolf and see how well he fares. And once again, we're going to fast forward through some of this fight. Alright, he's about got the boss dead here, but he's lost probably 2/3 of his health, and if you really look at the times, he's not that much quicker than a greater feral dog. Greater feral dog, you could throw him right up against another boss one after the other, but the greater wolf, I don't think he would survive 2 boss fights in a row. Alright, everybody's favorite here, the greater Sabertooth. Let's take a look at how he does. Just so we have some comparison of how the dogs do. Alright, let's speed this fight up a little bit, but I don't think we're going to have to speed through a whole lot of this fight. Alright, as you can see, the Sabertooth still has a little bit more than half of his health, but he's really taking this boss down quick. If you were to jump in there with him, it'd be over in a matter of a minute and a half maybe. But anyways, there's your greater Sabertooth compared to the others, and here's a list of their average damages per attack and the time it took each one to kill the bosses. Alright, if you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe and thumbs up button, and stay tuned for episode 2 where we'll be taking a look at all the cats on the Isle of Siptah.